Hello and welcome. Today I've got a quick tip video. This is really going to be quick, so let's get started with it. It's all about the upper ball joint on the front. As you can see, here's the upper ball joint, and it's all to do with these bolts. Now these bolts are a harder type of steel than the usual stuff. The usual stuff is 8.8 if I'm not mistaken grade, and these are 12.9. Anyway, the point is, this is harder metal than the usual bolts you use, and what happens with them is that over time they seize in the ball joint, and what happens is that if you want to replace the ball joint, the whole job becomes a very hard job because they seize in, and then you gotta find some way of drilling them from both sides, and because they're harder, you get the picture. Anyway, the tip from today is that once you fit them, I would suggest that you put some copper grease along this, not on the threads. Do not put copper grease on the threads. Let's get some light. Don't put copper grease on the threads. Put it along the flat surface that goes into the shaft. And anytime you're doing your brakes, which you probably will end up doing every other year or so, because you know they do need that regular maintenance, just come around here and loosen up the nut, and just make sure that the bolt is spinning. Just make sure it's free. If it's starting to give you resistance, I would suggest take it out, re-grease it, put it back in. Do one at a time. So, you know, do whichever one you want, I don't care. But just do one at a time. Do this one, then tighten it properly, then do the other one and tighten it properly. The reason I'm saying to do one at a time, it's because you got the chin there for the suspension adjustment, and you know, it may move a little bit or not, and you may lose your alignment if you do them both. If you do them one at a time, and because the suspension is not under pressure, this shouldn't move, and one bolt should be able to hold it in its position. So do one at a time, tighten it back, and then do the other one, and then just see it spinning. I have only one hand free, so I can't show you the full job, but you get the picture. So that's my quick tip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.